Direct Express, and your Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, and SSI checks. Are they safe? That's a great question and exactly what I want to answer for you right here in this video, so let's get right into it. I know this is a great question that was recently brought to my attention by one of you right here in the community based on some recent videos that I've had out talking about bank failures right here in the United States, as well as some of these popular cash transferring apps like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, and the list goes on, and some of the warnings that are coming out about these services as well. Well, down below in the comments section, I had this person reach out and say, I have a Direct Express card. This is where I get my monthly Social Security check deposited. Is my money safe here? And is Direct Express safe? Again, great question and exactly what I want to focus on for you because I do know that a lot of you right here in the community do have Direct Express cards, and that's a very valid concern. We want to know, is our money safe right now, especially with everything going on? So let me get into it and talk through the details and let you know, is your money actually safe with a Direct Express card? And can you rely on Direct Express to continue to be there for you, unlike some of these banks out there that are evaporating right before our eyes, right? So let's get into the details. First off, if you're enjoying this video so far and you want more like it, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. As long as you're down there, make sure to hit the like button as well, as I truly want to help you out in any way that I possibly can. And feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media, so we can help out and keep everybody informed of what's actually going on right now. It's a super weird time that we're living through. So thanks so much for your support. Truly do appreciate it. Remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication and my promise to you and everybody here in the community, and as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks again. Subscribe down below, like the video, share the video, and let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, so good question. Direct Express, great question here. And again, over the years here, I've had many videos out talking about Direct Express, especially back during the stimulus days when stimulus checks were being distributed, all kinds of stuff like that. We were all wondering, are they going to the Direct Express card? What's going on? Remember that? Yeah, a lot of stuff. Now we want to talk about, is money safe on a Direct Express card? Now again, many of us probably don't have a whole bunch of money that just sits on a Direct Express card, but you still want to know when it's deposited there, will it continue to be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day? Or is it just going to evaporate one day and then all of a sudden not be there anymore because, you know, the bank failed or something like that? Let me tell you the details about this. So here's what it comes down to. Now, don't get me wrong. Any business at any given time, whether it's a bank, or whether it's a coffee shop, literally doesn't matter. Any business at any given time could fail for a variety of reasons, right? So again, I want to make this very clear. I'm not saying that Direct Express is going to do this, okay? However, I do want to point this out. Direct Express is FDIC insured, okay? What does that mean? FDIC stands for Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Basically what it means, it's insuring deposits, okay? So they insure deposits up to $250,000 per account. 250 grand, that's $250,000 per account is what they insure. So basically what this means is that in the event of a bank failure, so let's just say that any given bank, okay, XYZ bank down on the corner, right? You got some money parked there. It fails one day. They're FDIC insured. Well, guess what that means? It means that all the depositors are protected by FDIC insurance up to $250,000 per account. So if you have $249,000 in the account, you're fine. You will get that money back because it is insured by FDIC, okay? Let's just say, for example, you have $500,000 sitting in one account. If that bank fails, technically, you could potentially lose $250,000. The first $250,000 would be protected and insured with the FDIC. The other $250,000 in that account, if it has over the $250,000 threshold, would no longer be protected. However, there's a difference here. Let me, all this is coming full circle, so just stick with me for a second. Now, remember, Silicon Valley Bank, okay? This is one of the banks that failed a handful of months ago. We had depositors in that bank that had deposits of millions, tens of millions of dollars in each individual account. Guess what? They got bailed out and they got their money, okay? So they were still protected even though FDIC only gave them protection up to $250,000 in each individual account, okay? So just because that says, oh, we're only protecting up to $250,000, obviously it's kind of a gray area, right? These people got bailed out and they got their money even though it was well above the threshold. All right, so bringing it back to Direct Express now. Now that we understand FDIC and we understand the protections there that it gives, here's what it comes down to. Direct Express, totally safe, totally protected, okay? Now again, I don't want to sit here and say it's going to fail because I don't know that. I'm not going to sit here and speculate and say, oh, don't worry, everybody, it's going to fail, something like that. I would not suspect that at all. But in the event of anything like this potentially going under, and again, I'm not saying that it's going to, I'm just saying if it were to do that, okay? Highly doubt it's going to, but in the event something like that happened, just know your deposits are protected, okay? If you're holding money on a Direct Express card because you just got your Social Security check and it's say $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, obviously you're well below the $250,000 threshold that is protected, okay? So you're fine. Now again, would we want something like this to happen? No, definitely not. We would not. It takes time to get that money back. You know what I mean? Like for the time for the insurance claims and things like that to go through in the event of a failure, obviously it takes, a couple weeks or whatever it takes for that money to come back to the people and for the deposits to be protected. So there is a time lapse. So again, I'm not saying that's going to happen. In fact, I don't suspect that to happen at all. I'm just saying worst case scenario, if something like that were to happen, number one, you're protected. Number two, FDIC has got your back, okay, up to that 250. So long story short, when it comes down to a Direct Express card, you're good, okay? No problems there. I guess one thing that I would be the most concerned about is not concerned about the bank failing. I am not concerned about that whatsoever. What I would be most concerned about is these people out there that are constantly trying to get our personal information, like these little skimming devices on kiosk machines at the checkout counter and at gas pumps and stuff like that. Honestly, I'd be more concerned about that than the financial institution failing, okay? That's just my concern because if somebody gets your card number and they get the expiration date and all the security information on it, your PIN number, stuff like that, well, now they can drain your account, okay? That's, in my opinion, that is a much more valid concern out there than worrying about financial institutions failing. Now, let me throw this out there as well. I've been doing a lot of reading on this because I'm always very interested to know what's coming in the future, right? I'm always trying to find that crystal ball to figure out what's coming here. What can I research now today that may happen tomorrow or the next day or next month or next week, something like that, right? So I'm always trying to be a little bit, forward thinking like this. So again, I want to do that. Not only do I want to do the research for, so I can learn this stuff myself, but I want to find all this information so that I can bring it to you right here in these videos as well, okay? But as a result of that, I've been reading a lot about this, and a lot of people are suggesting there's going to be a lot more financial failures, as in banks failing, financial institutions failing, banks, credit unions, whatever they happen to be, anything tied to, the finance genre, network, whatever you want to call it, industry, okay? Anything tied to that, they're actually suggesting there's going to be a lot more failures. And is it going to be because of, who knows what reason? Well, a lot of it is going to be tied to commercial real estate, okay? I can make a dedicated video about that if you want me to. I'm not going to go down the commercial real estate bust at this time, but if you want me to talk about it, let me know down below in the comment section. I can certainly make a dedicated video about it. But long story short, don't worry about it. Seriously. Here's the thing. Remember a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the whole debt ceiling issue, right? And I kept coming back in so many videos saying, please don't worry, everybody. There's so much drama out there. There's so much worry in the air. There's so many people worried about their benefits stopping or being delayed or ending, stuff like that. And I kept coming back in tons of videos. Well, I mean, let's be real. It wasn't a ton of videos. There's probably I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 videos or something like that. Over the course of maybe like a month and a half or so, I came back in a variety of videos and I said, don't worry, everyone. Your benefits will be fine. Your benefits will arrive on time. Your benefits will not be garnished. Your benefits will not be ending. Your benefits will not be interfered with in any way, shape, or form. There's laws in place to protect your benefits. Do you remember me saying all that? And then sure enough, they came together on a deal. There was nothing to worry about in the first place at all. So my point is here, great question. I mean, seriously, a very valid concern and question. So again, for the person that asked that down below in the comment section, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I can make this video for you because I know there's a lot of you here in the community that are very concerned about this as well. And I hope this answers it for you. But what I want to say is, long story short, do not worry about your fixed income benefit. Do not worry about your Direct Express card. And I would say for the most part, don't even worry about your bank, okay? If you worry about your bank and if you're concerned about your bank, just know you're most likely FDIC insured, okay? Most financial institutions around the country are FDIC insured. And if you got over 250 grand sitting in the bank, well, realistically, you're probably not watching this video anyway, okay? I'm just being real right now, okay? Those people that have 250 grand or more sitting in a bank just hanging out, just like chilling with their buddies, hey guys, I'm 250 grand here, just hanging out in a bank account. I don't think that person's watching this type of video. I'm just saying. Maybe they are, but I just don't really think so. Maybe. Highly doubt it, okay? I'm just saying. If that's your case, you probably got other issues to worry about than worry about it if your $250,000 is insured in the bank, okay? I'm just saying, okay? If somebody out there is in this situation, I mean, let us know what you did, because pretty cool stuff, and congratulations in advance if that happens to be your situation, but I don't think that's the case for virtually anybody. Anyway, hope this one helps you, but again, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Again, great question. Hope this one helps you. Long story short is, don't worry about it. You're good, okay? Seriously, you're good to go. Your benefits will continue to arrive. If you have a Direct Express card, they'll continue going on there as they always have. No delay, no stopping of benefits, no garnishment of benefits, nothing like that whatsoever with everything going on right now. But again, you never know. I mean, there's always somebody out there that's having their benefits garnished for some unknown reason. You probably got a letter or something like that. And again, that's going to be in a very isolated incident. Anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands upon thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, hope it helps, and have a good one. Catch you again later.